Hey everyone, how's it going? So I've been under the weather for a little bit, that's why I haven't made any video recently, but I just want to share with you guys the latest firmware update to the version 9. So now we have Navigate on Autopilot, and with this system, it works really well with Autopilot once you have your GPS destination enter. So we're activating this under Settings, under Autopilot, and we'll show you guys how it works. I'm recording this during nighttime because there's less vehicle, and this is the most convenient time for me heading back home from the business trip. So on the lower left you have the Autopilot front linear camera, and the main screen you have the display of the Model X. I do have the latest firmware 2018.42.2 on the Model 3 as well. But just to show you guys, if you do navigate on Autopilot, you do have to activate it on the GPS system as well. Although it's on, you can tell by looking at the display, instead of seeing two lines, now you see one single line right in the center in front of the vehicle right there on the display. So the moment I activate it, it detects my speed, the vehicle in front of me, and it alerts me to confirm lane change. And you can change lane by using the Autopilot stock on the Model X or S on the left hand of the steering wheel, or on the Model 3 using the drive shift on the right side of the steering wheel. You can also activate the lane change with Autopilot on Navigate by turning on your signal. So here I'm going to turn on my signal to the left, and it automatically change lane accelerates up to the speed limit. And it does this because it detects slower vehicle in comparison with the speed limit and where my next exit will be. So Autopilot on Navigate will allow you to use the command to move to the right lane at the right time. In addition, you also now have the option to use standard lane change, which is more conservative, or Map Max. If you haven't heard Map Max is a more aggressive lane change assist, so it won't hesitate if there's a car approaching. It will still move over if there's enough space, but of course if there's anyone in your blind spot, it will detect that as well. So I have it right now on Map Max. That's why when I initiate the lane change, it happens immediately. As we continue to approach this highway and the upcoming exit, it will instruct me to move to the right lane in a little bit, just to get on the right lane to be able to exit. So it works really well, and I am very satisfied with the latest firmware update. It feels very confident in itself, especially around vehicle in front, on the side, or coming from the rear, using all of its Autopilot cameras to detect itself and position itself in the right spot. The thing we're still struggling with is that you will still have to toggle the speed up and down just to get out of people's blind spot. So this car is merging, so I actually had to slow down the Autopilot quite a few miles before I move it back up to the speed limit. And the reason for that is because I didn't want him to have me in his blind spot and he doesn't see me when he's merging in. So we'll continue to move forward, and again, here's another alert to confirm lane change. This is a lane change to the right, so in preparation for the exit. So I'm changing lanes right now using the stock. It did detect that exit and it did not take it, so even though it had that lane split there, it did very well when I lane change into the right lane there using the Autopilot lane change assist under Autopilot on Navigate. So not sure if you guys noticed, but that Prius on the left there is swerving in and out of his lane, so I'm just going to slow down here significantly just to get out his way, just in case of something happens. I'm not sure if he's fatigued or drunk. It is late in the night, so I'm thinking he's fatigued since it's a weekday. So we'll let him continue to pass us, but usually I don't drive this slow. We are approaching the exit soon, in about a mile, so we'll see how Autopilot to Navigate perform And after this video, I plan to do another test during daytime with the Model 3 and use Autopilot to navigate, assist, and we'll see how it does in the Model 3 as well. So as we continue on this highway, we are in the right lane. It is detecting that we are in the correct lane to prepare us for the upcoming exit. And as you can see, the exit will be a split lane, but it is also asking me to move to the right lane, which is the exit lane. But I know that this exit has 2 exit lanes, so we're going to stay on the lane that has the split, and we'll see how Autopilot does if it actually turns to the right. And it did detect the exit. It's merging off the highway now. It has a signal on itself, and it also will turn off the signal itself once it's on the exit ramp. It slows down on its own. It won't come to a complete stop, but there is a vehicle in front of me, so it will come to a complete stop. And again, I am very amazed with this latest firmware update with the Autopilot to navigate. It works really well, quite amazing. So thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe if you like the content. Definitely hit the like button. If you happen to be on the market for a Model 3 S or X, I can't emphasize enough, if you don't have a referral code and you don't know anyone that has a referral code, definitely consider using our referral code. It helps the channel, and it helps give us first dibs to any firmware update in the future, and it also gives you credit to supercharging as well. So it doesn't matter you order a Model 3 S or X, it doesn't have to be performance or anything like that in the past. So again, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time, and see you guys later.